Welcome to this week's Coach's Corner. I'm Alexandria Raifsnider, and joined with me today is head coach of the track and field team, John Ostler. John, thanks for joining us today.
Alex, it's great to be here.
Looking back on the first half of the season, can you recap some of the highlights from each of the men's and women's teams?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first starting on the men's side, it's always nice to get a couple wins. We've had 3 meets so far, and we had a overall team victory at our Plymouth State Invite, the Winter Classic in December, before we headed into winter break. And then coming off the other side, coming back from winter break, we won the Middlebury Invitational. So that was especially awesome because we weren't even really kind of like, our strategic emphasis wasn't even to really maximize our points. We kind of did that organically, which just shows we have this really great natural depth. And I think to get the guys team starting to focus on what they can do from a points total standpoint is positive, because we're in the mix to finish pretty high at LECs, something that we've never really done before. So it's really fun to all of a sudden kind of have some evidence to point to say, hey, we can be this kind of fun, complete team. On the women's side, we've added some dynamic freshmen, which really kind of fill out a lot of our event groups. The women set a school record in the 4x2 before we left for winter break, and they're currently ranked 2nd in the conference. So that's going to be a really fun relay going forward. And of course, Eve, she is probably stronger than I've ever seen her. She's coming off a really good cross-country season. I think she's kind of seamlessly transitioned that into track shape, and I'm looking forward to seeing her, especially in the middle distance events, anywhere between the 500 up to the 1,000. I think she's really going to make some noise as we head into the later part of the season.
And finishing out the rest of the season and heading towards LEC Championship meet, what are you looking to change and improve upon with the team?
Yeah, not a lot of changes, right? I think we're on a good trajectory. Really, we just have to focus over the next couple weeks about in getting people qualified in the right events, right? The emphasis is staying healthy, making sure we get to every single Saturday with the ability to put some good performances out there. So we have some options for where to put people in events. For instance, Sam Brunette, he's probably going to run the 3K at LECs the same as he has the last 3 years. He hasn't even run that yet, right? So over the course of the next couple weeks, we at least need to get him a qualifying time at one point here over the next couple weeks. And the same can be said for a lot of different people. Warren Bartlett, who's a 3-time defending champ in the 1,000, he doesn't have a 1,000-meter time, right? Eve is going to run the 800 a little bit here in the next couple weeks. I think that's going to be an event she's pointed towards in LECs. So, it's really just about keeping the momentum going, just kind of training through some of these early season meets, even if we have some bumps in the road, not to lose some confidence, because LECs is about a month away, so we still have to train, we still have to prepare really well, but it's I think we're gonna end up pretty good when we are fully prepared for that meet on February 16th.
And looking ahead to the meet this weekend at Smith College, what does the team need to do to come out on top?
Yeah, well, again, this is it's not a meet where we're really trying to maximize our points. We've kind of made our entries and we've put people in events really specifically thinking about these qualifying marks, right? In some cases, we're trying people in new events and odd events just to kind of experiment a little bit to see if we can't, find something that's previously undiscovered. And so I don't know exactly how the points are going to fall. That's not really a priority for us this particular weekend. As a matter of fact, we have a couple of our top athletes, Terrell Lewis, some of our guys, distance runners, who just kind of taken some strategic rest this week. So that'll kind of hinder our point total performance or our point total potential, but it's going to also give an opportunity for some people to step up. So I think for success for us this weekend is to kind of have some pleasant surprises, right? This is going to be a weekend where we look back at when we're at LECs, we're going to look back to this weekend and say, well, this is where this person caught fire, or this is where this person really kind of made a name for themselves in this kind of unique event that wasn't a part of the initial plan.
Coach, thanks for joining us today. The Panthers will be on the road this Saturday, the 15th at Smith Invitational at Smith College.